Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Come, let's do some movement. Come. So stand to the front of your mat and just begin by rolling down through your spine. So just begin by rolling down. And as you roll down, just notice the sensations of spine and just bend your knees, keeping your feet flat on the floor as much as you can. Just notice what that is. And then slowly roll back up. Reach your arms wide, bring your palms together. Stretching long from your feet all the way into your fingertips. And drop your arms down, slowly rolling down. When your hands come down to whatever point they do, bend your knees a little bit more, just compressing a little bit. And then rounding up. And reach your arms wide, looking up as you reach up. Nice, last arm. Slowly coming down, rounding the back, rolling down. Hands come to the floor, bend your knees as much as you can. And then straighten through your legs, bring your hands to your shins. Lift your chest and look forward. Just pausing there, extending into the spine. Nice, hands to the floor. Step your right foot back into a lunge. Drop your right knee to the floor. From here, draw the left elbow back like a bow and arrow, and then slowly rise with your right hand and just have them pointing straight forward. So my left elbow is pulled back, my right hand is forward, and then just point upwards. Feeling into the belly, feeling into your spine. Coming down, change hands, pull the right elbow back, and then rising up, pointing your left hand up towards the ceiling. And then coming down, both hands to the floor, stretch out through your back leg, step back into your plank. Drop your knees to the floor, lower your belly all the way down. Hands are wide, tuck your chin in, toes are lifted, reverse backwards. All the way down, push into the floor, reverse into your cat, all the way back into your downward dog. When you're here, have a bit of a wiggle. Bending one knee, bending the other, bending both, stretching both. Coming up onto your toes. Drop your knees down, let them tap. Stretch back. Drop your knees down, let them tap. And stretch back. Nice. Stretch your right foot up towards the ceiling and step your right foot forward. Turn your back foot at a 45-degree angle. And then rise with both hands straight up towards the ceiling. All right, just sink deeply into the front knee and look up towards the ceiling. Nice. Tuck your chin in and then bring your hands to the back of your head. And then maybe to the back of your shoulders, somewhere back there. This is a scratch. We did this last week or during the week. Bring your hands to cactus. That's where your elbows are straight out from your shoulders. Your palms are open. And then bring your hands behind your back. Or they can come to your hips. See which way it is with your shoulders. Always minding your shoulders. Nice. Release. And bring your right elbow to your right knee. Bring your left hand to your hip and sink a bit deeper into that right hip. Nice. Stretch the left hand straight up towards the ceiling. And then bring your left arm so it is right beside your ear. And then turn the whole of your torso so your arm and your ear are glued together. And then lower your left hand to touch the floor. Bring your arm up to your ear, turn your torso, and then reach your hand all the way down to your left hip and either bring your hand to your hip or you can bring your hand behind your back. And then up, stretch your left hand up, bring your arm to your ear, turn your torso down, bring your fingers down, bring your arm up to your ear, turn your torso, and swing your arm, either hand to your hip or hand behind your back. One more time. Swing, arm to your ear, turn towards the floor, fingers down. Arm to your ear, turn your torso, and bring your hand to your hip. Nice. Both hands to the floor, and then slowly hop forward. So hop with the back foot, and then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to lift your left foot off the floor and slowly come up to stand and bring your right elbow to your left knee. And then slowly reach your left hand down. And now you can either bring your left toes to the floor or you can let your left toes float. And again, draw your right elbow to your left knee. And then all the way down, bring your left fingers to the floor. One more time. Up, left elbow to your, or right elbow to your left knee. And then bring both feet to the floor. Stand a bit wider. I've stood sideways on my mat, so I have mat underneath me. You're not too wide. Okay? So then from here, bring both hands to your knees and sit your bum deeply down. Hands are on your knees. And then slowly rise. Lean over towards the left. Lift your right foot up and bring your left elbow to your right knee. Bring your feet wide. Both hands to your knees. Sit deeply down. And then the other side. Lean towards the right. Lift the left foot up. If you're too wide, this won't work. Right elbow, left knee. Step wide as feels good. Both hands to your knees. Sit deeply down. Lean to the left. Lift the right foot up. Elbow to your knee. Wide. Hands on your knees. Deeply down. And then over to the right. Elbow to your knee. Nice. Step the narrow, wide, whatever version of that it is. And then bring both elbows to your knees. And just pause there for a moment. These are, I always call these farmer poses. It's like, I always feel like I should be out working with them or something. They're really awesome. So keep your left elbow where it is and reach your right hand forward like you're farming or gardening and you need to weed that weed a little bit further forward. Go a little bit more, tiny bit further. And then bring your elbow to your knee. Reach the left hand forward. Feeling that length. How would you go 1 inch further? Nice. Both elbows to your knees. Bring both hands to your knees. Slowly straightening up. Step your right foot close to your left foot. Hands to your hips. Just roll out through your hips. And in the other direction. Nice. Roll out into your shoulders, big circles. And in the other direction. Super cool. Stand to the front of your mat. So reach your arms wide, bring your palms together, bending your elbows, bending your knees. Come all the way down, hands to the floor. Bend your knees as much as you can, keeping your feet flat on the floor. Straighten through your legs. Bring both hands over towards the right side. As far over, back towards the right. And then walk your hands as far over towards the left side, back towards the left. Nice. Both hands to the floor beside your feet. And then step your left foot back, stepping back into a lunge. Drop your left knee to the floor. Pull your right elbow back like a bow and arrow. And left fingers have left the floor. They're reaching. And then slowly point your arrow upwards. Whatever that is for you. Really feel it through the deep of your belly, the full of your spine. And then bring your left fingers down to touch. Change. Pull your left elbow back and then point your right arrow upwards. Nice. Both hands to the floor. Step back into your plank. Drop your knees to the floor. And so bring your hands straight underneath your shoulders to begin with. Have your toes tucked under so your toes are standing. And then walk your hands one handprint forward from there. From here, round your back into the cat. Tuck your chin in. And then travel forward and backwards in the rounded position. So I'm leaning into my hands and I'm really I always feel like I'm trying to scratch an itch in my back. It's like there's a tree behind me and I'm somehow trying to really present my spine to the tree so that it can really scratch my back. And let's travel forward and backwards, keeping your back rounded. You really feel that through the deep of your shoulders, the length of your spine. Other direction, arch your back, look forward, keep your arms straight, travel forward and backwards. So don't bend your elbows. Don't drop your hips. Be awesome and keep your hips high, your arms straight. Nice. Super cool. Walk your hands back closer towards you. Push back into your downward dog. Have a bit of a wiggle. Stretch the left foot up towards the ceiling and step the left foot forward between your hands. Turn your back foot 45-degree angle. Reach both hands straight up towards the ceiling and really sink deeper into the front hip. Back leg is long. And then bring your hands to your head or the back of your head or the back of your neck. And bring your hands to cactus. And then arms to the back of your lower back or to your hips. And again, yes, we'll do this one twice. Cactus. Hands to the back of your neck. Nice. Cactus. Hands to the lower back. Lovely. Bring your left elbow down. Bring your right hand to your hip. Sink a bit deeper into that left knee, bending your left knee, sinking into the hip. And then reach your right hand straight up towards the ceiling and bring your arm to your ear. When your arm is glued on your ear, turn your chest towards the floor and bring your right fingers to the floor. Reach your arm till your arm and your ear are in contact. Then turn your chest and sweep your arm behind you or to your hip. Sweep, arm to your ear. Turn your torso, fingers to the floor. Arm to your ear. Turn your torso, hands to your hip or lower back. One last time. Sweep, arm to your ear. Turn down, fingers down. Nice. And then both hands to the floor. And slowly begin to hop forward, hop forward, hop forward. And then this is where your back leg is going to rise slowly upwards and your left elbow is going to come to your right knee. And then reach your right leg long behind you and touch the floor with your right hand. You can have your toes on the floor if you need to. And just see, sweep your right knee forward and then right hand forward. As your right knee comes forward, bring your left elbow to it. Nice. Bring both feet together and then step wide on your mat so you have mat underneath you. Again, not too wide, Goldilocks, not too wide, not too narrow, just right. So bend both knees and bring your hands to your knees and sit as deeply as you can. And now usually I end up looking at the floor in the beginning with this one and then rise back up. Next time, look forward as you do it. So keep your chest lifted and hands on your knees, looking forward. Nice. Next time, bring your hands to your together in front of your heart and imagine that your thumbs and your chest will stay connected and your elbows will come to your knees. And come back up. So choose one of those, either hands on your knees, looking down, hands on your knees, looking forward, hands on your together and elbows coming down. Nice. And then lean to the left, bring the right foot up, elbow to your knee, pause there. Nice. Step wide. Hands to your knees, hands together, whichever version suits you. Then bring the left knee up, right elbow, pause there. And so balance isn't static. It's this incredibly mobile thing. Balance is this like ever-changing. There's so many factors included in balance. Your eyes, your ears, your feet, your whole body. Nice. Step wide. Choose your down. Right knee up. This time hold on to your right knee and your left hand is holding onto it and your right hand is on your hip. Slowly, using your eyes, turn your head towards the right. Nice. Slowly, come wide, either elbows down or elbows up. And then over towards the right. Lift the left knee up. Hold on to your knee with your right hand, left hand to your hip. Stabilize first. Use an object if you need to. And slowly turn your head towards the left. Super awesome. Bring your feet wide. Bring your hands to the floor. And then bring your knees so that your feet, so they're directly behind your hands and your knees are kind of bent. So you're kind of in a low, kind of a high crouching or a low dog, whichever one you feel like. Nice. And way back in August, we did some work on this. So those of you who are here in August, this will be familiar. Those of you who aren't, we're going to go really slowly. So turn your knees towards the left and then slowly begin to sit your right bum all the way down until you land on your right bum on the side of your thigh. And then bring your left hand to your left knee and just pause there. Nice. Bring both hands to the floor. Even the action of bringing your hand to the floor will begin the sense of something happening in the bum that you can lift and your knees float above the floor. Turn your toes and your knees towards the right. Sit your left bum down. And as my bum sits down, my right hand has less weight in it. So I lift it. And then my right hand to my right knee. Nice. One more time each side. Come back to square. Turn your knees towards the left. Sit your right bum down. Left hand to your left knee. Look at the shape you're in. Your right knee is bent, your left foot is standing, your right hand is on the floor. Nice. And then come back. And then turn your knees and your toes towards the right. Sit your left bum down. And bring your right hand to your knee. Nice. And then from here, just swing your legs out and bring them straight forward in front of you. Nice. So bring your feet wide. Bend your right knee. Nice. And then lean back as far, like really lean back with that left hand. So you're like way back. You're like lying on the beach. You've got cocktail. You're really, really chilled out, way back. And then reach your right hand up or put it somewhere that feels comfortable right now. I'm not quite sure. Maybe bring it to your let's see. Okay. And then you're going to lift this left leg and then lower it down. And so because you've leaned back, this should be somewhat easier than when we're sitting upright. So lift your leg again. And this time reach and touch your foot and then reach your right hand up. So it's the left foot, right hand, left foot, right hand. And one more time, left foot, right hand. Nice. Hop that left leg straight forward in front of you. So there's maybe 2 or 3 inches or 6 inches between your right foot and your left leg. And then lift your leg up. So you're leaning back into that left arm. Lift your leg up. And one more time, lift your leg up. Super. Lean forward and bring your right hand forward towards that left foot. Left hand is on the floor beside you. And then drop your head down into a forward fold. So for me, it's always really interesting. I'm like, now that I'm here, what does my spine move like when I'm in a forward bend? So reverse a little bit back. Come back maybe 4 or 5 inches with your hand. So we're in a forward bend. So now we're gonna side bend. So turn and bring your ear as far to the right as you can. And then your ear as far to the left as you can. Kind of side bend, looking over your shoulder in one direction, and then looking over your shoulder in the other. It's quite squishy. Nice. And then come to center. And now bring your shoulder. Now we're going to twist. Bring your shoulder down. Bring the other shoulder down. Bring your shoulder down. And bring the other shoulder down. Nice. Then drop your head more. And then lift your head, look forward. Arching. And drop your head down. And lift. Bring your feet wide. We're going to be a little bit late. Sorry, guys. So yeah, so great. So bend your left knee, bring your hand to the floor and lean way back into your right hand and then lift your right leg up, lower it down. So you're out to the side, right leg up Lower it down. Next time, reach your left hand and right foot. Left hand and right foot. And left hand and right foot. Nice. Bring your leg, hop it to the center, and then lift your leg up and down. Lift. 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 Nice. Come forward. Reach your left hand forward. Drop your head down. Be at the end of your range in the beginning. And then reverse backwards and then side bend over towards the right. Over towards the left. Right. And left. Nice. And then twist. Shoulder down. Shoulder down. Shoulder down. Shoulder down. Now round your back. Arch your back. Round your back. Arch your back. Super cool, guys. Come into your child's pose. Lie on your back. Knees are bent if you want, or legs are straight. And just come rest. Just for a minute or so. Let that land. I've been really thinking, what is strength? What is it? And I think more and more I'm realizing it's micro skills that are woven together. So it's having a strategy. It's kind of having a plan or practicing certain things so that when you need them, they're there. Nice. Super. Coming into your cat or your downward dog or whatever it is that you do. Super, guys. How wonderful. Sorry, I'm a little bit late today. Nice. How lovely. I will see you all for day 8 tomorrow. And nice. This is really cool. It's kind of building and we're learning and we're putting loads of little skills together that are becoming bigger skills. And I think that's what strength is. It's having strategies, planning out something with practice. And then when the event arrives, then you've loads of skills to put in place. So nice. Cool, guys. I shall see you then and be awesome between now and then.